Two types of weapons, hypersonic missiles and laser systems, hold the power to devastate everything we know. Only two nations, the United States and China, have the capability to deploy these game-changing technologies. These former adversaries now stand at a crossroads that could define the future of modern warfare. Are we on the brink of a conflict where even the smallest mistake could spiral into chaos? Let's explore this tense standoff in naval power. In recent years, China's military threats have grown more explicit, while the United States has responded with fierce resolve. One of the most alarming moments occurred in August 2020 in the South China Sea, a vital and highly contested region. During this period, the People's Liberation Army, PLA, conducted a large-scale ballistic missile test, launching missiles from land-based sites into the sea. This was no routine drill. It was a calculated display of strength, simulating an attack on enemy warships. The missiles tested, including the DF-21D, known as China's carrier killer, sent a clear message. Foreign warships, including those of the US, would be at risk if they intervened in the region. Capable of traveling at hypersonic speeds and evading modern air defenses, the DF-21D is specifically designed to destroy large, fast-moving naval targets like aircraft carriers. What makes these weapons particularly dangerous? Their precision and range. The DF-21D can strike targets up to 1,900 miles away, rendering it a powerful tool for long-distance strikes. Meanwhile, the DF-26B, with a range of 3,500 miles, can target not only warships, but also critical land-based infrastructure and military bases. Both missiles feature hypersonic warheads and advanced guidance systems, allowing them to bypass even the most sophisticated defenses. This raises a critical question. Can the US and its allies counter these hypersonic threats? The answer may lie in emerging technologies like laser weapons and America's own hypersonic missiles, but will they arrive in time? The stakes couldn't be higher. China's missile tests are not just military exercises, they are strategic warnings to the US. When American reconnaissance aircraft, like the RC-135 Cobra Ball, appear during these tests, it's clear the US is closely monitoring the PLA's capabilities, gathering vital data for future defense strategies. The sheer power of missiles like the DF-21D and DF-26B challenges the dominance of the US Navy, particularly in scenarios involving Taiwan. While the United States boasts the world's most formidable fleet, including massive aircraft carriers that account for a quarter of all carriers globally, China's strategy bypasses the need for equivalent naval assets. Instead, long-range ballistic missiles could target US carriers from a distance, penetrating their defenses and neutralizing them before they can respond. This arms race underscores a critical challenge for the United States: how to intercept hypersonic missiles before they strike. With tensions rising and advanced technologies reshaping modern warfare, the world watches anxiously. As missiles close in on their targets, the question arises: do current US defense systems have the capability to shield massive warships from catastrophic destruction in mere seconds? To tackle this pressing challenge, the US has initiated a covert project named Meteor. The goal of Project Meteor is to develop a cutting-edge directed energy weapon, DEW, capable of countering threats posed by China's advanced maritime technologies. Many experts within the Navy believe the potential of DEWs far surpasses that of traditional laser weapons, particularly in terms of large-scale targeting and operational flexibility. The limitations of laser weapons. While laser weapons boast pinpoint accuracy and the ability to instantly disable targets, they come with inherent limitations. Lasers can struggle to penetrate advanced defense layers or affect highly durable targets. Environmental factors such as rain, dust, or fog can also diminish their effectiveness. The power of directed energy weapons. In contrast, directed energy weapons offer a range of advantages. They emit powerful microwave pulses capable of disrupting or jamming enemy electronics, including defense systems, radar, and weapons control, attacking from a distance without being affected by weather conditions, launching simultaneous, wide-scale assaults. an invaluable feature in scenarios involving swarms of drones or coordinated warship attacks. DWS deliver their strikes at near-light speeds, making it nearly impossible for Chinese missiles to evade or obscure their approach. Enemy missiles would be neutralized almost instantly, long before they could identify the source of the attack. Operational superiority of DEWs. One standout feature of directed energy weapons is their ability to fire continuously as long as they have a power source. Unlike traditional munitions, which require frequent reloading, DEWs are not constrained by ammunition limitations. Additionally, DEWs are remarkably cost-efficient. The cost per shot is significantly lower than traditional missile systems, which often run into the millions per launch. For example, the US SM-3 missile, designed for ballistic missile interception, costs approximately $3 million per launch. In contrast, operating a DEW system could cost as little as $10,000 to $50,000 per shot, depending on its design and scale. Strategic advantages of high-power microwaves. High-power microwave, HPM, technology has emerged as a potential game-changer in military strategy. By dramatically reducing operational costs and eliminating reliance on expensive munitions, HPM systems allow forces to operate more flexibly and sustainably in prolonged conflicts. Could this technology become the cornerstone of the U.S. Navy's dominance in the face of China's growing maritime ambitions? Many analysts predict it will be pivotal in maintaining freedom of navigation and protecting vital sea lanes. A cost-effective solution to modern warfare challenges. Modern conflicts often pit high-cost defense systems against low-cost offensive threats. Imagine a scenario where the U.S. Navy has to use multi-million-dollar missiles to neutralize $1,000 drones, a cost disparity that's simply unsustainable. This imbalance becomes even more critical in naval warfare, where warships have a limited supply of defensive missiles. Resupplying them is a complex and time-consuming task, especially when bases are located thousands of miles away. Lessons from recent conflicts. The recent standoff between the U.S. Navy and Houthi forces in the Red Sea has highlighted the shifting nature of modern warfare. The use of drones and other non-traditional weapons has forced nations to explore low-cost, high-efficiency defense systems like directed energy weapons. The future of naval defense. As the world races to develop innovative technologies, the U.S. Navy's investment in directed energy weapons may prove to be a defining factor in global maritime strategy. With their unparalleled speed, flexibility, and cost efficiency, these weapons could secure America's position as the dominant force on the high seas. The U.S. Navy faces an evolving and multifaceted threat. Among the most concerning are suicide drones, unmanned aerial vehicles, UAVs, equipped with explosive warheads designed to autonomously crash into targets. These low-cost, high-impact weapons enable smaller groups, like the Houthis, to inflict significant damage on massive warships without requiring expensive resources such as ballistic missiles. These drones not only enter target zones with precision but can also alter their flight paths mid-air, making it challenging for warship defense systems to effectively counter them. Beyond UAVs, adversaries are employing explosive-laden unmanned vehicles, including small boats or ships remotely controlled to ram into warships and detonate. While inexpensive, this tactic can cause severe damage, especially if a warship's defense systems fail to respond in time. In such scenarios, the U.S. Navy often relies on expensive defensive missiles. However, the availability of these missiles is limited, as resupply can be logistically challenging during active operations. With the increasing prevalence of low-cost weapons and the looming threat of China's hypersonic missiles, the U.S. Navy is exploring alternatives. One promising development is the Meteor program's high-power microwave, HPM weapon. Unlike traditional missiles, HPM systems intercept threats at an earlier stage. This frees up costly surface-to-air missiles for larger, more complex threats. With its high-energy capabilities, HPM could become a cornerstone of the Navy's long-term defense strategy. To support this initiative, the U.S. requested over $9 million for the Meteor program in fiscal year 2025, building on the $13.5 million invested in the previous year, when it was still known as the Red Cat program. Until HPM technology fully matures, the Navy continues to rely on traditional ballistic missiles, considered by many as the eighth wonder of the world, for their unmatched offensive and defensive capabilities. Among these, the SM-6 missile stands out as one of the Navy's most versatile and effective weapons. The SM-6 is equipped with a fragmentation warhead capable of neutralizing targets through direct impact or by dispersing debris, increasing its effectiveness and reducing the enemy's chances of evasion. Its advanced capabilities make it ideal for intercepting high-speed threats, including hypersonic missiles, a growing global concern. Notably, the SM-6 can destroy targets in low Earth orbit, intercepting ballistic missiles as they descend back into the atmosphere. The SM-6 is not just an air defense weapon. Its precision strike capabilities make it a formidable offensive tool, capable of targeting enemy warships, such as aircraft carriers, from hundreds of miles away. By engaging threats from a distance, the SM-6 helps safeguard U.S. naval assets and maintain superiority at sea. As modern warfare continues to evolve, the U.S. Navy must adapt to counter both low-cost threats and advanced hypersonic systems. The combination of HPM technology and SM-6 ballistic missiles represents a comprehensive strategy to defend against a wide array of challenges. With these tools in its arsenal, the Navy is well positioned to protect its fleet, project power, and ensure dominance across the world's oceans. As maritime threats continue to escalate, the SM-6 missile has solidified its role as the U.S. Navy's ultimate space shield, a critical asset in defending warships against missiles, drones, and even hypersonic weapons. By safeguarding key strategic sea areas, the SM-6 ensures the Navy's dominance remains unchallenged. According to Vice Admiral John Hill, head of the U.S. Missile Defense Agency, the SM-6 is the only weapon in America's arsenal capable of intercepting highly maneuverable hypersonic threats. This distinction is no coincidence. Although the SM-6 is not inexpensive, with costs ranging from $1.5 to $2 million per missile, it is still more affordable than traditional ballistic missile defense systems like the Aegis BMD, which can cost up to $3 million per missile. Given the high cost and complexity of opposing hypersonic threats, many experts view the SM-6 as a cost-effective and reliable solution. In 2016, the SM-6 set a U.S. Navy record for the longest-range missile intercept in history. Weighing 3,500 pounds, 1.6 tons, and equipped with a 140-pound, 63.5 kilograms, warhead, the missile can reach altitudes of over 33 miles, 53 kilometers, and speeds of Mach 3.5, surpassing even the legendary SR-71 Blackbird. Guided by an inertial navigation system and employing both semi-active and active radar in its final stage, the SM-6 can strike targets with precision at ranges of up to 230 miles, 370 kilometers. While the Meteor program's high-power microwave, HPM weapon holds great promise, it won't replace the SM-6. Instead, these two systems will work together as a formidable defense duo. HPM systems intercept smaller, fast-moving threats, freeing up SM-6 missiles for larger, more complex targets. Together, they create a comprehensive shield capable of neutralizing hypersonic missiles, drones, and other modern threats. The integration of HPM and SM-6 technology could represent a pivotal step in the evolution of U.S. naval defense. These weapons are not only designed to protect warships, but also to secure the Navy's strategic superiority across the globe. Could this combination solidify the U.S. Navy's dominance in an ever-changing world? Share your thoughts in the comments. Beyond warships and missiles, submarines play an equally vital role in maritime defense. These invisible war machines combine cutting-edge technology with unmatched stealth, protecting national security and interests across vast oceans. Modern submarines are equipped with advanced weapon systems and can operate undetected underwater for extended periods. Their ability to stay hidden makes them indispensable in maintaining strategic superiority and ensuring global stability. One company leading the charge in submarine innovation is Saab, a Swedish defense manufacturer known for its groundbreaking advancements. Saab's next-generation submarines feature air-independent propulsion, AIP systems, a revolutionary technology that allows submarines to remain submerged for extended periods without surfacing. AIP systems overcome the limitations of traditional diesel-electric submarines, which require regular surfacing to recharge and obtain oxygen for their engines. By eliminating this need, Saab's submarines achieve greater endurance and combat effectiveness, making them ideal for long-range warfare and complex maritime operations. As hypersonic missile technology continues to advance, it's clear that the future of warfare will be shaped by these high-speed weapons. However, the development of counter-hypersonic weapons by the U.S. signals that the arms race is far from over. The key to staying ahead in this new era of warfare will be the ability to counter threats with even more advanced technologies. The U.S. weapon designed to beat Russian and Chinese hypersonic missiles is just the beginning. While the future of hypersonic warfare may seem uncertain, one thing is clear: the U.S. is not backing down. With this new weapon in its arsenal, it's ready to defend against the most advanced missile threats the world has ever seen. Thanks for watching this deep dive into the U.S. weapon that will beat all Russian and Chinese hypersonic missiles. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more updates on the latest military technologies and innovations.